Okay guys, I just want to tell you guys about my goals for this round. This is my round 2, and I just kind of wrote these down, I think like my first VLC day, but in the middle of the night, and I kind of just, my mind went crazy and I wrote all the motivational stuff down, which I did vlogs on just previously, and then I did want to share with you guys the goals that I have on my round. And the first thing I want to say is that I don't understand when people have pound weight loss or pound releasing goals. I understand it when you're on like a regular diet, because you're just going to do that diet until you get to that point, which is another problem all in itself. But as far as HCG protocol, having a pound, like, okay, I'm going to be on this for 40 days. I'm going to at least lose 30 pounds. That's my goal. I'm going to get down to 30 pounds. For me, I think that is setting yourself up for failure. It's definitely setting yourself up for disappointment, because, you know, you might exceed that and you might be ecstatic. Like, you know, you might not be disappointed, like I'm saying, but for the most part, especially with HCG having so much hype about it now, and I would say that now that I'm in the community, I don't like the HCG hype, but actually I do like it because that's how I got into it. If I would have never heard about it, I mean, I wouldn't have even gotten into it. So the hype is good and bad in a way. But the whole pound a day thing is just, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating because you'll hear people vlog about how they didn't lose anything and they're just thinking about quitting the round and whatever. And I understand that. I definitely do. And my first round, there was a few days where I didn't lose anything, or I went up or whatever, and I understand that thought process, but you have to trust this protocol. You have to. It does what it promises. Not a lot of other things do what they actually say they're going to do in this industry, you know. But this protocol works. If you follow it, it will work. You will lose weight. You will lose fat, more importantly. You will feel better. You will do things you probably haven't, you know, even if the pounds aren't there, you will notice a difference if you follow it. So I think when people get so caught up in the weight itself, it is really detrimental to your round. And just while I'm focusing on that, last round, like, I look at the days that I didn't lose any weight, and then I kind of looked at my calendar and saw what was going on. I was stressed out about stuff. So stressing can really play with your weight, and stressing about your weight could cause you not to lose any weight. So I am pretty much 100% able to say with confidence that even if you're not losing pounds and weight on this diet, you are losing fat. There are so many things that factor into pounds being lost on the scale. And, you know, I just think people focus on the scale too much. But that's kind of my rant, and I can maybe do a whole vlog about that some other time. But, okay, for me, for goals for me for my round, number 1 is to stay completely pop the whole time. Number 2 is no negativity towards my round at all. Number 3, which I talked about in the motivational thing, is to start a new project or habit this round. And I'm starting tomorrow. I want to do it the whole month of July. And I don't know if I've said this before in any of my vlogs, and I'm not trying to push anything on anybody, or I don't know. I'm just telling you guys what my goal is. My habit. I am a Christian, and I unfortunately, I have just, for me, like, God is my number one priority in my life, but he's not. Like, I just haven't, he is, like, when it comes down to it, but as far as, like, actually spending time with him, I don't do a lot of it. So, I am starting to, my goal for this round is to read my Bible every single day, which I'm horrible at lately. And then I'm going to start a prayer journal. So, because I just really want to see my prayers and also just remember to pray for the people that I want to pray for and just different things. So anyways, I'm not, like, this isn't like a religious post at all. Like, I'm not trying to say you guys should read the Bible. You know, that's what I believe in. Of course, I want everyone else to believe the way I believe, but I'm not trying to push that on you right now. That's not what this, there's a time and place for that, and this isn't what I'm doing. But, that's just one of the habits that I want to do. The other habit that I wanted to start is, I don't know if you guys have heard of John Gabriel before. He is a great guy. He wrote a book called The Gabriel Method. And basically he lost over 300 pounds, basically not dieting. And he talks a lot about the mind-body connection and basically how our subconscious just has so much power over our body and how we lose weight or how we keep weight, how we gain weight, all that stuff. And it's a great, great read. It's amazing, and I listen to it a lot. And he has a CD that you listen to when you're going to sleep. It's like a meditation CD. So that's another one of my goals. Sorry, oh my god, so tired all of a sudden. That's another one of my goals, is to listen to that every night when I go to bed. All of July. And hopefully make that. They say 21 days of you doing something makes it a habit, so we'll see. Okay, the next thing I want to do is prepare for a better P3. So I want to make a food list. I want to make a plan. I'm not gonna plan out my meals as much, but just have certain meals that I want to eat. My P3 went good last time. I just stabilized 5 pounds above LIW, which is 2 pounds above LIW, but 5 pounds above what I reached with my 3 days with no hormone. And that's fine. Like, I was perfectly okay with that, but I do want it to be like a cleaner P3, I guess. I did eat like these candy bars from Trader Joe's, which are sweetened with, you know, they didn't have sugar in them, they didn't have starch in them, they're sweetened with mannitol, which I've read up on that, and it's derived from corn, so I guess I probably shouldn't have been eating that. And it helped me, I guess, like with the cravings and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not going to eat that this time. And so yeah, that's basically my goals. The other thing I want to do during this time is I read Wheat Belly the other night. I like cannot put it down. I like stayed up till 2 reading it when I had to work at 7 the next day. Not the best idea, but it's a really interesting book, and I'm pretty much on board with the whole gluten-free thing. It's not the first wheat-free book that I've read, and so my husband said that he would do it while he was at home. When he was out, he was going to eat whatever he wanted, which is fine. And I really want my son to be gluten-free at least for a few months and just see if we notice any difference. So, for me, I obviously will be gluten-free for quite a while because I'm on the protocol, which you don't have wheat products, and then P3 you don't have wheat products. So I know that I feel better when I don't eat it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, anyways, so that's another thing I want to do is really research that and get a lot of recipes to try, make a meal plan actually for them, and see how that goes. And then life goals that I want to tell you guys about. I want to have only healthy food at home, and I want to watch less TV. I want my family to watch less TV, specifically my son. He doesn't watch a ton, but he does watch probably an hour a day, and that's probably too much, but weekends, you know, we can watch more or whatever, but yeah. Third one is being outside a lot. I want to do a lot of activity outside. I want to be, another thing is exercising regularly. And the other thing I want to do is active things with the whole family regularly. So those are just some life goals that I have right now, and those are constantly changing because sometimes I'll reach a goal and then that won't really be a goal anymore, so I need a new one or whatever. So, you know, I really believe in writing these things down and really watching to see when you complete these goals or if you do or whatever, because I think it's a good reminder for you if you write them down. So also my goal for my next round is the same goals that I have this round, but also I want to load clean. I did not load clean this time. I wanted to, but I just didn't, and I really want to load clean next time. So I hope this helped you guys, like maybe make goals for yourself, or, you know, please comment with goals that you have during rounds. Please, I mean, make some comments on what your goals are, because I think that it's important for especially newer people to the protocol to see what kind of goals are, one, realistic, and two, like healthy, and three, you know, just good goals to have where you're not focusing on the weights, you're not focusing on the scale, you're doing healthy things. Because I think a lot of the HCG problem with people following, or just the problem with it's not a problem with the protocol, it's the problem with the people doing the protocol, is just making it all about the weight loss and not about health. And I think when you're so concerned about the number on the scale, it really takes away from it. So just, you guys, post some healthy goals that you guys have. You know, you guys probably can think of things I don't even think of, and you guys probably give me some goals to put on my list that I don't even have. So please comment on what you guys do, and also just any ideas that you have to make this protocol easier for people to follow. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.